Siblings dating. Kenyan siblings dating.
Adam and Eve gave birth to us. So they also committed incest too.
You go explain
and we are also,
that.
I'm
You
telling
go
you.
explain that.
I'm telling you.
I think they are just trying to chase clout.
When people are talking about love issues, sometimes it doesn't inspire some of us. Because the hopes that you had for certain things before, and today,
Bro, he has not catch you before.
no, because you just believe that no, without this I'll die.
I saw something on Dr. Phil, and a woman was
Yeah.
actually sexually engaged with the son. We are still in Africa,
Yeah.
and we frown on those things.
Siblings dating. Kenyan siblings dating.
It's an official incest.
So apparently they didn't know. They didn't know they were brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it-
when they started, they
They didn't know. They got to know. They got to know. I think some months after. So it happened that the boy's father left them, left him with the mother. So he went and married another woman, and had the lady. So the father is in the girl's life, but he's not in the boy's life. So there was no connection. There was no connection between like the two of them. So they didn't know. Okay. So it was after a few months getting, I think it was even over a year, they got to know, and apparently they said that actually is not stopping them.
Because they are so much in love.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know.
I think one of the things that our society try to do is that's why they say bring your family, bring this person's family.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the day, someone will say, "Hey, this person is this person. This person
so it's
is
not a good.
But honestly, even at the work side, some I have a friend who say he doesn't want work. He terms it as work incest because he doesn't want anything to do with anybody at work. Not to talk of
family.
a family member. Yes, even though sometimes there used to be those times where your cousin or somebody you tend to have some small feeling there, but then you have it at the back of your mind that it's your family, so you just. But to even get to that stage, honestly, if it was me, I would have just called it quits. But you don't know the circumstances involved for them to even come to that.
And I think
that
they are fairly young, so I think that's one of the things as well.
21 and 19.
19, so they are very very young. So they see it as love, you know. Robbie, what's your take? Before I come to that,
I think I think that was last month when
you saw
read
the
on
story.
this and yes, they said they met in the university, so and they
fell in love.
Exactly. So I when I read it, I realized it's not their fault. They share a father, and I don't know how the father really. I heard the interview of the I think one lawyer. And I was really big. Yeah, they are bringing the law aspect of it, how they could be in deep trouble and all that, because they are aware now, and then they are
still going on, carrying on.
And I look at it that, well, it will be hypocritical for anybody who says that we support LGBTQ, and then we certainly do not support this one, or the vice versa, because I look at it in a way that it's quite troubling. There's something to be done about it. They can do something about it. No matter how connected they are. Because from the video I saw about them, they seems to be in serious love. But I think it's just because they are young. I mean, they are young people. You certainly see it that way.
Of course.
We've all seen some of these things before. Sometimes you meet a lady cry, you say, no, it be this lady I go marry. We are still here, still
break your heart, so that way you go.
So it tells you that they will come of it. Because I know now that even they realize that they are related. I think they will come of it. It's not, they can't carry it far. They, even if they were not related, but no matter how they were connected,
they will think about it.
So now when people are talking about love issues, sometimes it doesn't inspire some of us because the hopes that you had for certain things before And today, today.
Bro, he has not catch you before.
No, because you just believe that no, without this I'll die. Oh, seriously. We have beliefs, eh?
And also, not even that.
We had dreams.
Now you can even see that person, and you are like,
Oh, nothing
was I
has-
So what did
really
you
happened.
see?
What did I see? Was I really with
Nothing
this
really
person?
happened. Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that when I read the story, I just said no problem. I'll be
Yeah,
2019.
yeah, no,
Yes,
bro.
21 and
The young
19.
shall grow.
I
They'll
think
come around.
another issue we also forget to talk about is the scientific aspect.
Yeah.
It's really draining to have something
The same,
like that,
yeah.
especially being from the same father.
Yeah.
It's
I think their DNA and I think
so
are almost
there
similar
was,
or something. Yeah, that's
so
what I
there
saw.
was this family in US. They were isolated. You know, this ranches they form and stuff. So what they do is that the family, they marry each other, and there were about almost 30 of them or so, and they all had mental issues,
Yeah.
serious mental issues.
Yeah, that was what I read.
And because of this incest thing, because a chromosome is not able to express itself very well, because it's still like harboring in the same sense, and it can only express very well when it goes
to a
outside.
different,
And it all boils down to the question that, so since we are all different and chromosomes want to express outside, how come we still have the story of Adam and Eve gave birth to us? So they also committed incest too.
You go explain
And we also,
Taya.
I'm
You
telling
go
you,
explain Taya.
I'm telling you. But it's a very serious issue
yeah,
to
yeah.
anyone who thinks that trying
It's-
to that is
it's a
why
good thing,
sometimes
yeah.
even when families agree to marry, it's a long distance something, that way the chromosome has gone out to the extent that it can express in that sense, but internally it becomes very difficult, and it has a lot of mental health issues, where some people even give birth to hole in heart children, Down syndrome, and a whole lot of issues. But sometimes we, instead of talking about the love, I think if they're able to learn about the scientific
Yes,
aspect,
they
they'll be able
also,
to
come to their
advise
senses.
themselves. And
All right.
it's just like when sickle cell carriers want to marry each other, and they learn that, hey,
It's
if
like
you marry,
this
this
is
is.
what's going to happen.
But still, people don't listen, and they still get money. Anyway.
Okay. All right. Wait.
So I think they shouldn't be condemned harshly, because they are still very young, and you know, at that stage, when love is at that
Youthful
stage, like it
exuberance.
burns like fire. It's so passionate. Charlie.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy at that stage, but as you grow,
Especially
and
when the
mature,
feeling is mutual.
exactly,
It's difficult.
you know, like you are just crazy about each other. So I think if they're able to get people, individuals, organizations, stakeholders, or just people who can actually reach them, like talk to them from the emotional and psychological aspect of all these things. I
And the
think
health aspect as well.
Yes, I think it will go a long way to help them.
Okay.
But if we judge them, because one thing I've realized is I saw a recent video of DS, and it's as if like they were having fun, and I think they are just trying to chase clout, like they're trying to, like
I think
just
that was
get
when
attention.
the story was coming out.
Aha,
They just wanted
so-
to prove that
Yes. So whatever you say, we
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
care.
yeah.
We'll still go.
But I think
That
there's
young.
also another issue of twins in Nigeria who have I'm sure they've even given birth now.
Oh really?
Twins, a boy and a girl.
Got married or
No.
got involved?
No, they had the girl. The time I saw the video, the girl was pregnant.
For the twin brother.
Yes.
That's
So I was
serious.
like, this Game of Thrones
That's
and things we
serious.
are watching is like it's coming back to real life.
Yeah.
There's no more movies.
And unfortunately, some of these things in some part of the world, it's normal. People are becoming to normalize
normalize
it.
things, yeah.
Whoever you want to be with, even if it's your sibling, your parents. Because I saw something on Dr. Phil, and a woman was actually sexually engaged with the son. They came on there and like she
Yeah.
didn't see anything wrong with
with
that.
it.
You understand? And the
They
son
feel
too,
'em,
basically,
so-
the son too was madly in
he's
love
used
with
to-
their
yes.
mother. Like they were having
He's used to
sex,
it.
like having fun and stuff. So these things, like you know,
they'll become
it's-
normal.
it's becoming normal. But we are still in Africa,
Yeah.
and we frown on those things. You know,
We'll always be in
even
Africa.
even if it's not the religious aspect of
Yeah.
it, you know. But like you said, scientifically,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
not- it's not-
psychological and those things, and even our culture, you can't fit in. Because you didn't fall from a tree. You
yeah.
came from a family. How is that community going to still receive you? How receptive will they be towards you? So all
when you
these things.
when you give birth, will the family come and say, let's do naming ceremony?
Exactly.
And
Call him.
And what would that child be?
Yeah.
Like, who is that child to you? So all these things, like it raises concern. So I think if they get genuine people to actually talk to them, you know, counsel them. They need that. They need that counseling, that therapy.
It might be difficult, but they'll
Yes,
they'll pull
because
out.
right now,
just
for all
going
you
ahead.
know, emotionally they are all damaged. For all you know,
Yeah.
because to actually take them out of it by force, like forcefully,
it's
is going to be difficult. Yeah, so I think if they get counseling, it will help. Yes.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for coming through. It's been an insightful conversation. I enjoyed myself. I hope you guys did as well. And thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the video, and also share your thoughts on the issues we've discussed. And let us hear you. Because, I mean, they say wisdom is not only in one man's head. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Peace. We're out.